and I'm here.
Hi.
Oh God. And today we're going to be making a very famous dish passed down for many generations, grapes. So now, when you're making grapes, there's obviously some essential ingredients that you're going to need. So let's just go in here and grab some of those ingredients. Number one, you're obviously going to need your noodles. So, after you have your noodles, you're going to need something to cook the grapes in. You're going to want a pan.
Make sure this pan is non-stick, or therefore the pasta is actually going to melt on the pan, and you know how you eat it, right?
Now, after you have your pan, you're going to take your spaghetti, or noodles or whatever, and you're going to take your coffee. You're just going to crush it up, mix it together. Okay, that's enough of that. And then you're going to come over here, grab some salsa.
Or marinara in this case.
Just pour it all in there, but not too much.
Oh, it's also 9:30. All right. Now to add a little zest, we're gonna add the lemon water. But it's gonna give it a little bit of zest and taste. It's also great to drink as you make it because it keeps you hydrated. When you're over this hot stove, you can get dehydrated really quickly.
Yeah, no one really cares at all. So now that you have your grapes ingredients, they're kind of starting to look somewhat like grapes, you know? You got that nice grape texture, nice and circlish. But the grapes obviously aren't quite done because you need to heat them up. Alright, Landon, can you guess what the next ingredient is?
No.
God, you're an idiot. Grapes. After you have finished making this random stuff that we made for no reason, you're going to take your grapes and you're going to throw them at Landon.
Ow.
And then you're going to take some more grapes and you're going to throw them over there. And then you're going to take some more grapes and you're going to throw them over there. And then after you're done throwing most of your grapes,
you're left with the strongest grapes of all.
you notice that the grapes that didn't get thrown are obviously the best grapes because they had a willpower to stay in the bowl. So you're just going to dump those right in there. And then, typically you need a plunger for this part. Sadly, we don't have one of those. Then you just turn the oven all the way up to high. And you wait. So you don't mix it at all. That'll ruin the whole thing. You just let it sit there the way it is and just soak in. Hi, Tige here, and while we're waiting on our grapes to cook, I will be bringing you some quotes. If you ever use eye drops, make sure that they are not lemons. If you ever build a window, make sure that it is see-through. If you ever are putting your contact solution in, make sure it is not a giant crocodile. And if you're ever reading a book, make sure that this book actually has words or pictures. From the extreme heat of the mixture from the extreme heat that makes the ingredients turn into grapes, that it was so hot that the pan actually disappeared. So keep in mind, while doing this experiment, you may lose a pan in the process, but it is definitely worth it. You see, These grapes are very fresh. They're very nice quality. They're great to do anything with. I mean, like...
Yeah. Like, go to the supermarket.
Or, you know, ride a bike. You can even eat a popsicle with these grapes if you want. So next time you're really craving some good grapes, just keep this video in mind. Thank you for tuning in.